and today I'm going to find out if YouTube is mostly based on luck or mostly based on skill.
Except you didn't do that, Ludwig. You didn't prove either. I have a big problem with this video because me and a good friend of mine both do or did YouTube. We both did commentary, we both chased trends, and we both hated it. We wanted to make videos we were passionate about, but couldn't. The difference between us is that while he kept making videos and content he didn't enjoy, I quit. I couldn't stand the fact that when I made a video that I enjoyed, I had to watch it flop. But when I chased trends, I would gain views and subscribers. I hated it so much that I quit. And after a couple months, almost a year, I think it's been, I wanted to get back into YouTube, but I knew if I made the videos that I wanted to make, they would ultimately flop. But I said I was fine with this, except I wasn't. I never came back. There was always this thought in the back of my head saying, what's the point if no one sees it? Eventually, while scrolling through TikTok, a creator mentioned a Ludwig video titled, I made a secret YouTube channel to prove it isn't luck. So, the wannabe YouTuber that I was, who just really wanted to make videos that I enjoyed while also having people see the things that I made, I watched it and I was not happy with what I watched. I spent this entire video just complaining. I kept asking questions to myself. Like, what if somebody made a video about Erased or Until Dawn? The tactic Ludwig used would no longer work. The tactic that Ludwig used only works if you are exploiting a streamer's ego, aka you made a video about them. Now, to be fair to Ludwig, he did give some amazing pointers and websites for you to use as an upcoming YouTuber or streamer, like how to make a good title or thumbnail, making sure you actually have a good video and aren't just producing dog shit. He promoted an extension that lets you screenshot YouTube videos and a thumbnail downloader website in case you want to steal somebody's thumbnail for whatever reason. All of these great tips, and then he just fumbles and says this.
This could feasibly be done by anyone with just $50. I mean, maybe less if you go for a little smaller streamer who pays attention to his donations a little more. Mizkiff, come on.
Ludwig, nobody wants to pay a streamer $50 so that they might watch their video. And even then, there's an even smaller chance for that streamer to watch it if the video isn't about them. Finally, at the end, Ludwig says this.
And you can check right now, this isn't all views from like direct clicking. You know, those are the views that I quote unquote paid for, right? That's the views that I got Mizkiff to click it, and then everyone from Mizkiff's chat went to watch it. But the key to all YouTube success is views under this category. That means algorithm views.
Two things here. First, you didn't quote unquote pay for the views. You did pay for them. You paid Mizkiff $50 to watch your video, which he then linked to his chat. You paid for them. Second, yes, the algorithm views are important. They are the most important thing. You are not wrong. The problem is, you would not have gotten those algorithm views in the first place if it wasn't for that $50 you paid Mizkiff. When YouTube sees your video, which has 23 views, bump up to over 1K views with 300 likes and a bunch of comments, YouTube will think, wow, this must be a fantastic video, and push it out to other people via the recommendation page. I guarantee you, if that video stayed at 23 views, it had a small chance of blowing up to that proportion. I say small chance Because I've had videos that flop for a couple days, soar to popularity. At least popularity do with like somebody with 100 subscribers. But it's still a small chance. The videos I made were what I like to call trend chasers. I followed a trend super closely and made a video about it super quickly. So while these videos may have flopped for a little while, it picked up steam due to people being interested in the trend. The problem is that trend chasing usually only happens with quote unquote news channels, which are like commentary, gaming news, stuff like that. Content like video essays have to be really good to pick up traction or already have to have a big channel making them, like Game Maker's Toolkit or Actman. While gaming channels like Wildcat, Sykkuno, and Valkyrie, you have to be either really funny or really good at the video game to get popularity. There is no trend chasing. Well, with gaming, there kind of is because if a new game comes out and you're like really good at it or you're actually funny, you might pick up popularity because maybe a lot of people aren't playing this game. But with video essays, they take a lot of time and usually you can't trend chase with them because of how much time they take to make. But this video isn't supposed to be a sad story about my dog shit YouTube career, if you could even call it that. I'm here to prove a point. A point that this Ludwig video can hurt the idea that some small content creators have about their content. They try and make content they don't want to make and exploit streamers so that maybe, just maybe, their content will be viewed. From experience, making content you don't want to make will only ever hurt yourself.